make of this renewed calls for the ban on small-scale mining in all its forms?
Yeah, so for us as an association, we think this is a welcome news. We were expecting this even years ago, not today. If you follow our conversations, we keep complaining to government, to all stakeholders that matter. Based on information we've been hearing from our farmers that they are losing their farmland, chiefs are forcefully taking the land and giving them just 100 cities per plot. So, for instance, you are in a community, they sell all the land in the area. When they even get you as a farmer and you are not ready to sell, they will go ahead to continue mining and destroying the whole farm. So you go to places like Obasi, like Pistia, like Amansia Central area. All our members there are calling that if you can get lands in other regions for them to move on to. Okay, so all those
lands in other regions.
Today, even if you go to other places where mining is not taking place, like northern region, you are looking for you to do any labor on the farm longer because they also drift to the mining areas because they are saying that there's quick money. So as an association, we think that if we all don't rise up, force our policymakers who only talk without action, to get immediate to ensure that we stop all kinds of mining activities, whether it's small-scale mining or illegal mining. We want the state to declare it illegal. Say that anybody who is involved in such practices, when caught, the person will be made to face the consequences of the law.
I see. Two things you're talking about. You're saying, one, there's an effect on the availability of land for farming. Then you're also talking about labor. That if you're looking for persons in the, like, labor that was readily available to be used on farms, that labor is moving towards Galamsey too?
That is the case. Because once those areas that are mentioned, today, when you go to most of the communities in Asante region, Eastern region, part of Western region, more than 60% of the farmlands are gone. If you remember some years back, when they talk of orange, they used to call it, my cheese no good, Obuasi Anka, and it was the best orange that anybody can talk about. Today you go to Obuasi, there's no a single tree of orange tree there. The lands are gone, and reclamation is even going to be a problem. You go to places like Amansia Central, all the lands are gone. That's where we used to have a lot of members in Asante region. Today, we don't have any farmer there. You go to places like Pistia, we have the same thing. You go to Kibi, you have the same thing. Okay? You go to other places in the around Dumo, all our members who used to be there, everything is gone. Now, it has actually spread to other places in Upper East, like Nangori, in Bolga area, Laura in Upper West, and then some other, like Boli in the Savannah region. All these areas, people are now they're scouting for gold. So the lands where these particular activities are taking place is gone. Yeah, like I mentioned, the worst of it all is now that the youth who were originally farming are no more interested again. So when you go to other places where the money is really taking place, and you do a farm of 50 acres, if you are not able to organize that farm, okay. So we are of the view that look, if we sit down and close our eyes and think that the impact is only on the areas where the mining is taking place, very soon access to food in Ghana is going to be a problem. Already, cocoa sector is struggling because more than 50% of cocoa trees have been cut for these activities. Rubber is gone. Cassava in cocoa growing areas are gone. Maize, areas that we used to say like Bia and Kwanta, we used to grow a lot of maize and other things. Everything is gone. Okay? So in a very near future, Ghana is going to struggle in terms of getting food. I'm not even talking about the quality. The quality is already gone. Most of the food we consume today, what we heard from our scientists, are contaminated with mercury and other metals. So for the quality is gone. But even availability is going to be a problem. For water quality is gone. So if you put all these things together, we think it's something that needs the state to declare state of emergency and put in more urgent measures to address them.
Now, let me then read to you. This is the ministry statement as issued yesterday. Ministry of Lands and Natural Resources that's responsible. They said they met yesterday. They met, and after the meeting, they adopted additional measures at tackling the age-old national problem of illegal small-scale mining through a comprehensive approach. Government will continue with the dual strategy of reformative measures and strict enforcement. The regional ministers, alongside their respective regional security councils, have been mandated to intensify enforcement actions with their various jurisdictions to contain incidents of illegal small-scale mining. They continue. Additionally, the Minerals Commission will enhance our reformative efforts, particularly through ramping up the establishment of responsible and legal community mining schemes which have regard to the preservation of our nation's environment and landscape. That is their approach. Is it good enough?
No, we don't think that is good enough because in the past we had similar statements when it comes to enforcement. We say this because key persons who are leading the ruling government are involved in this. So if the regional minister who is leading the head of the security, they arrest people, the call will just and that what approach we are looking at, let's declare it in our law as illegal. Any form of small scale mining is illegal. In that case, we sensitize communities to take the law and ensure that they enforce it themselves. Because it's not illegal. For instance, you go to a community and then you are involved in anybody can arrest. So if you declare illegal mining and small scale mining as illegal, the community themselves who are now who actually be able to do that. But now it we lost confidence by government because we have similar statement now. When it comes to government, we don't see the outcome. So we want to actually hear more active measures beyond just saying that they will arrest people who are doing this, but it doesn't in the past it is. So we don't know what they are going to do at this time.
So all you're asking for is a ban. You agree with the cause for a ban?
There should be a total ban, and then we have a legislation who says that anybody engaged in this type of activity is illegal. So if something is illegal and you engage in it, anybody can report you or arrest you. Once we declare that, communities will help to do that. If you leave this in the hands of the policymakers in the city, it's never will. Because it discriminates against people who have no power. Okay? So they declare it. If you have not access to power, you will be those that they will restrict doing it. They don't have access to power, but they'll find a way of doing it.
Thank you, Mr. Nyaaba, for speaking to us.
Thank you.
Mr. Charles Nyaaba is with the Peasant Farmers Association of Ghana. Like I said, we've had earlier conversations. Now, two things they are facing. They are losing labor on the farms. They are losing the farms. So they are competing. There's a competition over land with the peasant farmers, and then they are also losing the farms. He says, if you do a large-scale farm and you are not properly mechanized, you will struggle to find labor, people to work on your farm for you. So the only way out now is to be 100% mechanized, be mechanized. That is the only way out. Well, today is the birthday of Alasan S. Suhini. Today is his